The Grateful Crane. Long ago, there lived a poor farmer who had to work hard for a living. One day, while he was returning from the fields, he heard the cry of a bird. He stopped and looked around. His eyes fell on a crane wounded by an arrow and lying on the side of the path. The farmer picked up the bird and removed the arrow. After beating its wings for a few moments, the crane flew away. At midnight, the farmer heard a knock at the door. He opened the door and saw a young girl. She said she had lost her way and wished to stay for the night in his hut. The farmer agreed. She stayed in the hut that night and for 2 more days. The farmer fell in love with her and asked her to marry him. She readily agreed. The couple lived happily, though they were poor. The young woman decided to weave clothes to earn some money. The farmer made a loom for her. She started weaving on it. But she always closed the door of the room where she was weaving and made her husband promise not to peep while she was weaving. The farmer sold the woven cloth in the market for a good price. But the neighbors noticed that she was weaving her clothes without buying a single thread. There was not even a single roll of thread anywhere. The farmer was curious too. One day he opened the door and peeped in. To his surprise, he saw a crane in the room instead of his wife. The crane was tearing its feathers one after the other and was using them to weave the cloth. Suddenly, the crane saw the farmer at the door and changed into a woman again. When the farmer stared at her puzzled, she told him that she was the crane he had saved. She was repaying him for his kindness. But as he had broken his promise, she would not live with him any longer. The farmer was sorry for her not keeping his promise. The young woman changed herself into a crane and flew away. Adapted from a Japanese folktale. Grateful, thankful. Collect other Japanese folktales and read them.